Hello everybody, this is Kid at Heart ASMR. Before I get started on the video, I just wanted to give you a brief bit of background about me and how the whispering community has played a big part in my life. I have had an ASMR channel before this, but unfortunately it was deleted for reasons that I'm not really going to get into right now, maybe in another video, but I wanted to keep this a light and fun video for everybody, and relaxing of course. I used to go by the name The Night Wisp, but as I said before, I had to delete it. I've been following the whispering community for about 3 years now, and I had the Night Wisp channel about a year ago, or a year and a half ago, I'm not sure. It wasn't last April, it was the April before that, so it might be 2 years actually. But, that's the train. I've been wanting to make this video for, you don't even know how long. I've taped this over and over again, and, just so many distractions and noises, and I thought it would not be relaxing at all if I uploaded it, so I had to keep re-recording it. So this is probably like maybe the 8th or 10th time I am doing this, and I really hope that no other noises distract us from this relaxing video. If my neighbors start walking upstairs, I'm very sorry, but we can hear them from down here, and I would cut it out, but I feel like if I kept cutting it out, it would just deter from the video, but we'll see what happens. I've had a very busy life recently, and just making videos is what I wanted to do, and I never had any time to do it, so I'm really happy that I get to record this for you guys. I thought long and hard about what my first video should be about, and I thought that this was perfect, especially since it will open up a little bit about myself, and conversations can start happening between commenters and viewers and with myself. So that's why I thought it would be nice to show you my Disney DVD and Blu-ray collection. Now, I have a lot of Disney movies, so I had to break this up into 2 parts. I have 40 movies in all, so that's a long video. If I was to keep it short, I would cut it in half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 20 of the movies that I have, and then in another video I'll show you the other 20. This is a growing collection, so I might even have more than that by the time I make my second video, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, display the movies, and I'll talk a little bit about them and what I feel about them, and so on and so forth. Before I actually no, let's get started, and then I'll start saying things that I want to say. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Even though this is the 10th time I'm making this video, I'm a little nervous because I haven't done this in a while. So, okay, the first movie I'm going to show you is Dumbo, which has been in front of us this whole time, so you knew that was coming. So this is the 70th anniversary, and it's actually in DVD packaging. It's not in Blu-ray. This is the only movie that I have in DVD packaging. Now, the story about that, I'm going to keep it a little quick because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But what happened was I got I was told about DisneyMovieAwards.com, And what that is a website where you earn points from buying Disney movies. As you can see in the bottom left corner, it says movie rewards, Disney movie rewards with a little star. Now, whenever you buy a Disney movie, you'll have this star on the bottom of the movie. In the actual flap of the package, on the left side, you'll get a piece of paper and it'll have a magic code on it. That code you can put into DisneyMovieRewards.com in your account. So you'd have to make an account, obviously, to earn those points, those rewards. So you'll stack those points up, and after a while, you'll be able to get a free Disney movie. There's actually other stuff that you can buy or earn, but I stuck to the Disney movies. Okay, so at the time, I needed Dumbo. So when I saw Dumbo and it said DVD and Blu-ray, I said, yes, I'm gonna get Dumbo and Blu-ray. That's awesome. So, at the time I thought I would get it in Blu-ray packaging, and I was wrong. I got it in DVD, so that's why this is the only one that you'll see in DVD packaging. Lots of people will say, you know, so what if it's in DVD packaging? That's not a big deal. But I'm sort of, I wouldn't say neurotic, but I'm sort of a perfectionist in the way where I want them all to look the same. And if I have Disney movies that are like in this size packaging, and then this one is just out of the loop, it's, you know, it's the odd one, the oddball out of the group, but that's okay. Right now I'm gonna leave it the way it is, but probably in the future I'm gonna buy it again in Blu-ray packaging, and I'll probably give this one away. So we'll see. Anyway, that's why I just wanted to explain about the packaging. I know I'm so weird, but I wanted to get that out there. So, Dumbo. This movie I saw as a young child, and I never really understood what the movie was about. I knew it was about an elephant with big ears and that he could fly, but I didn't really know the actual storyline. I don't know if that makes sense. As a child, you're not really thinking about you know, the actual storyline. You're looking at the animation. So yeah, so at the time I didn't really know what it was about. So watching this as an adult was really, I gotta say, it was different. I feel like when you watch a movie as an adult, it's not the same as when you're watching it as a child, because you'll start to understand things and themes that you didn't really know when you were young. What I mean by that is, there's a scene in this movie that could be a little bit controversial, but, you know, like I said, people are gonna be like, so what? It's a Disney movie, get over it, and I get that. But I'm just telling you guys my opinion. There's a scene where Dumbo and Timothy, I think that's his name, are outside, and Dumbo is sad because he had, I think, just seen his mother, and it was very depressing for him, obviously, because she's caged up, and he wants him to, Timothy wants Dumbo to put a smile on and feel a little bit better. So he tells him to, you know, take a deep breath and drink some water. And this water was in a barrel, and Dumbo starts drinking from that barrel, not knowing that just a few moments before, the clowns had dumped some sort of alcohol into the barrel. I think it was alcohol, because once Dumbo started drinking it, he started to hallucinate some things. He hallucinated elephants, purple elephants, big elephants, small elephants, pink elephants, just a whole lot of elephants. So it was that scene could be a little weird for little ones, but then again, they don't really know what's happening Well, maybe at this day and age they will, but I guess at the time when it came out they wouldn't really know. This is one of the more sadder movies that I've seen, the Disney movies I mean. Just the whole bullying aspect of it when they're making fun of his ears. And when his mom gets caged up and she's swinging him back and forth and he's crying. It's just a really sad movie. But it does get better at the end, and they do have a happy ending. And this is actually one of the shorter movies, Disney movies. For some reason, as the years pass by, they're getting more longer. This one I think is just an hour, and maybe an hour and 5 minutes or something like that. But yeah, so over here I'm going to whisper what it says to you. A film you will never forget. The New York Times. It did say, releasing from the Disney Vault. Disney Dumbo. Another thing that I want to say is Disney really likes to put their movies in the vault. And what that means, I think, or this is what I perceive it to mean, is that once they're put into the vault, less copies are made and they get more expensive. So that's been very difficult since most of them are in the vault right now, and I don't have most of the classics like Pinocchio and Snow White and Beauty and the Beast. This is the back. It's a little holographic. It says Walt Disney's Timeless Classic. And the digital restoration, I've got to say, on Blu-ray is amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's why I like getting them on Blu-ray, because of the restoration. So that's Dumbo. I took a lot of time on Dumbo. I apologize if not a lot of people like Dumbo. Okay, this is the next one, Bambi. I love this movie. I loved it as a little child, and I still love it now. So we all know the story about Bambi. There's Bambi, Flower, Thumper. I think that's him as an adult, or you're his father, I'm not sure. It's a limited time only. This was one of the more expensive Disney movies that I got, because it was, I think it is in the Disney Vault right now, and I got it off Amazon. It was $40, which I think is a lot for a Disney movie, but this is nothing compared to The Lion King or even Snow White. Snow White right now is $100 on Amazon, and I can't get it right now. I have to wait until it comes out. But one of my favorite parts in this movie is when Bambi is first beginning to talk, and we've seen already when the infamous scene where he calls the skunk Flower, and Thumper starts to laugh and he goes, "That's not a flower, he's a little," and then the skunk goes, "That's alright, he can call me that if he wants to." It's just so cute. And then Bambi sees the butterfly and he thinks it's a bird, so he says, "Bird," and Thumper tells him, "No, the butterfly." It's just a really cute scene. I like that scene a lot. This is also another sad movie where his mother dies, and a lot of people have been talking about how, Walt shouldn't have, put that in the movie. But I think everybody has their own opinions on what should and what shouldn't, but it's Walt Disney. He can do whatever he wants, honestly. This has a Disney Movie Award, as you can see. And if I turn to the back, let me see what I can whisper. A perennial classic, remembered long after other movies have been forgotten. Which is true. This is an all-time classic. It sort of matches my nail polish. So, this was also when it was digitally remastered. It was really nice on Blu-ray. And I think that's all I've got to say about Bambi. you can see this is Blu-ray packaging. This is the diamond edition, and this was, like I said, one of my favorite ones as a child. So bam, that's Bambi for you. Maybe I should trace his name for you guys. Bam. B. There we go. Okay. Now the next one I have is a little bit more unique in its packaging. This was a offer for, I think, $40, or I think it was $60 at the time, but it's $40 right now, where you get the 3-movie jewelry box collection of Cinderella. And what you would get is the Disney DVDs and Blu-rays of all 3 movies with a jewelry box. I don't have the jewelry box right now because I gave it to my younger sister. I probably should have kept it, but I thought that she would like it, so I gave it to her. And what this is exactly is, it's a little story book of stills from the Cinderella movie. So we have Cinderella here, they're in the bubble, and he's giving her the mail for the royal invitation. See? This is where the movie would go. This is the first Cinderella movie on Blu-ray. And then we have the mice creating the pink dress for Cinderella, which gets torn, unfortunately. Poor girl. And then this would be the DVD of the first movie. It says, celebrate the 50th anniversary of a Disney classic. Walt Disney's crowning achievement. I like this movie. It's actually really long. I watched it the other day and I was really surprised how long it went for. Usually it says how long it is. Oh, it's 139. Whoops, got blurry there for a minute. It's 139 minutes. That's long for a movie. But this is another nice classic. Again, it has that shine to it. Okay. Next, we have The Sword and the Stone. This is one of my sister's favorites Disney movies. She likes the whole Arthur and legendary things. This is a good one too. It's not very popular with the Disney community, I feel. Or maybe that's just me, but this is a good movie. Basically, you know, about Arthur and how he takes out the sword from the stone. It says, timeless. That's all they needed to say about this. Timeless. Let me know if you know what your favorite Disney movie is in the comments below. I like to hear the different movies that people love. My favorite scene in this movie, probably at the end when Merlin is battling that weird lady. I don't even know who she is, but they're turning into different animals and stuff, and Merlin turns into a germ and he gets the woman sick. That's one of my favorites. If no one knows what I'm talking about, I'm really sorry. Okay. Next we have The Jungle Book. This is the Diamond Edition. This just came out recently in February. It's not very recent since we're already in May, but it came out in February. This is my husband's favorite Disney movie. Sorry. I didn't really like it as a child, but he forced me to watch it with him again, and it was okay. It's not one of my favorites, but it was good, but not one of my favorites. Let's see what it says here. Pocahontas now for the first time ever on Blu-ray in glorious digital high definition. Again, it's like shiny. The packaging is always shiny now. Yeah, so that's the Jungle Book. Next, we have the Aristocats. This is also another one of my favorites. I've watched this a million times. We have the Eiffel Tower in the back because does take place in Paris. We have Duchess over here, O'Malley, Thomas O'Malley, Marie. One of them is Toulouse, and one of them is, I think, Berlioz. I'm not sure. If I'm mistaken, I'm so sorry. And then we have the alley cats over here. Let's see what it says here. Bursting at the seams with rib tickling fun. So we have the alley cats over here playing, and the three little kittens. And there's Edgar. I think Edgar is a really funny villain. I feel like he doesn't want to be bad, but he does because he wants to be rich. Of course, it's always about money. I can't even pick a favorite scene in this movie because I just love all of them. I love all the scenes. Yeah, the Aristocats. Next, we have Robin Hood, which I think is another movie that is not very popular. It's often overlooked. This is also another one of my sister's favorites. She likes the whole history behind, Robin Hood and Arthur. So this is the 40th anniversary edition. And who do we have on the cover? We have Robin, Lady. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Lady. It's not Lady Mary. Marian. I think it's Marian. Lady Marian. Little John. Prince. Wait, this is Little John. Prince John. I think this is Prince John and his little snake. It says, "Bring your family together with a beloved Disney classic." Prince John, I think. I keep moving the camera. I'm sorry, guys. I think is really, really just pathetic in this whole movie. And they made him pathetic on purpose, obviously. But one of my favorite scenes in this movie is, let's see, what is my favorite scene? I don't know. I can't think of a good scene. This is a good movie. It's not one of my favorites also. My husband doesn't like it either because he doesn't like when the main characters are animals. Which I think is not fair to think like that because most of them are about animals, so I don't know. Does anybody else not like Disney movies that have animals acting like humans? I don't know. I don't really care, but some people do, I guess. So that's Robin Hood. Next we have The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. We have Pooh over here, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. This is a good movie. I love this movie. I have a lot of great stories about Tigger because I've been to Disney World twice and he's just been absolutely just great. I'll probably be making other videos about Disney World and my experiences there. Let's see what's in the back. We have Tigger on top of Pooh. We have Miss Kanga, Little Roo, Tigger, Piglet, Pooh, Eeyore, and Rabbit. And we have Eeyore over here with Pooh and Piglet. This movie just makes me smile. I love it so much. Oh, they have kites all around here. It's a really good movie. I think a lot of people will agree with me. My favorite is Tigger. Oh, my tummy is making noises. My favorite is Tigger. I wonder which one is your favorite, including with Rabbit and Little Rouge. You should comment that down below. I'd like to know. So that's Winnie the Pooh. Okay, we're almost done, guys. I promise. The Rescuers. This is the 2-movie collection. It's just The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. These two are good movies. I haven't watched them in a while, so I can't really talk about what they're about. But I know that they have to rescue this little girl because this evil lady wants her to get this diamond from, I think, beneath a well where the cave is and stuff. And then The Rescuers Down Under, I'm not sure what it's completely about. Like I said, I haven't watched it in a while. It says, let's see if there's anything I can whisper to you guys. To commemorate the 35th anniversary of an original classic, Disney proudly presents a special 2-movie collection featuring all-time family favorites, The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under, for the first time ever on Blu-ray. Again, this comes with Disney Magic Points. Yeah, these two are good, but they're, like I said, I have favorites and then I have ones that are okay, but they're not my absolute favorites. So that's those. Next, we have The Fox and the Hound and The Fox and the Hound 2. The first Fox and the Hound is so sad, especially when he gets taken away. But I love the story between the fox and the hound. It's a great story about friendship. It says it over here. 2 timeless tales of true friendship. My stomach keeps making noises. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm trying to get this video done before I can do anything else. This is the 30th anniversary edition. I like the first one better than the second. I think for obvious reasons. Oh, they have little paw prints on the side. Let's see. Yeah, so this is The Fox and the Hound is a good movie. The Fox and the Hound 2 I saw a really long time ago. I should probably watch that over, but I haven't. So that's that. The Fox and the Hound. Okay, moving on to The Great Mouse Detective. I'm gonna be honest with all of you. I haven't watched this movie fully yet. I watched the first, I think, 30 minutes and then I had to stop it. So I'm not completely sure what the whole movie is about, but it is a mystery about this little, I think, girl. I think it's a girl. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Is it horrible that I don't know if this is a girl or a boy? But her dad goes missing and she asks him, I think it's Basil, yeah, Basil, to help find him, and he does, I think, in the end. This is one of the older ones, I think. Even though I have the movies in chronological order, so we've been seeing them in chronological order of the year that they've been released, and we've actually been through a couple. I don't know why I never saw this as a little child. I watched this, the first time I watched this was as an adult, so yeah, that's The Great Mouse Detective. The Great Mouse Detective. The next one is Disney's Oliver and Company. I really liked this movie. I remember watching it as a child, but I didn't fully understand it, like I say, until I got older. it's about a group of dogs that take in a cat, and basically the cat finds a home with a little girl, but the dogs don't want him to leave, but he does in the end. It's a good story. I'm not doing it justice with the summary I'm giving you. It says, let's see, it says, celebrate the 25th anniversary of a Disney classic with the stunning Blu-ray debut of Oliver and Company, featuring perfect picture and sound. Yeah, so this is a good one also. We're actually down to our last 4. So the next one is one of my absolute favorites, the Little Mermaid Diamond Edition. We have Ariel in here with Flounder and Sebastian. I think, oh, and we have King Triton over here and Ursula with her 2 evil eels. I don't even have to get into the Little Mermaid. It's just a great movie. I love it. It comes with a music video from Carly Rae Jepsen, Part of Your World. It says, the Disney classic that gave voice to a whole generation. Which it did. It definitely did. I love this whole movie from beginning to end, so I don't have any favorite parts. It's just wonderful. The way, just from start to finish, like I said. I have to get all the other princess movies. I don't have them, like I said, because they're still in the vault. The next one I have is The Nightmare Before Christmas Blu-ray 3D. So this comes in 3D, which I haven't watched yet in 3D, but I have to get around to it. We have Jack and Sally. Oh, they may just make an amazing couple. I love this whole movie. It's one of Tim Burton's masterpieces, in my opinion. I watch this every Halloween when I get candy. I do take my sister trick-or-treating, and I do take her candy. Well, not all of it, but I do take some of it. Since I did help her walk around, you know? But I do watch this every Halloween. I think it's just a wonderful movie. I can't even explain how much I love it, so I'm just not gonna even try. But just know that I love this movie. I love how the Blu-ray is in red, the packaging, but I think inside it's also red. Yeah, this is, let's see, favorite parts. I think, let's see, favorite parts, probably when Sally sings her song, that really sad, melancholy song, and when they get together in the end. Who knew that a rag doll and a skeleton can get together? I'm sorry, people, but when love happens, it doesn't matter what kind of, I can't even say species, honestly, you are. But I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna move on to the next one. My next one I have is The Lion King 3D. This is a 4-disc combo pack, and like I said, this was very expensive. My husband actually surprised me with it. It was $57 on Amazon, and I was gonna save up for it, but he ended up buying it for me. We have Simba over here. This was amazing in 3D, absolutely amazing. I have a smart TV, and it came with the 3D glasses. It came with 4 of them, so when we watched it, I thought it was I don't even know how they did it, because this was not made in 3D. So for them to go back and make scenes in 3D was just crazy. I thought it was really crazy. It's really good. If anybody wants to add this to their Disney collection, they definitely should. It says over here, #1 animated film of all time, which I can understand why. It says right here, it says, to watch the Blu-ray 3D movie, you need full HD 3D TV, compatible 3D glasses, Blu-ray 3D player or PlayStation 3, and a high-speed HDMI cable. So obviously you need all of these to watch this in 3D, but I honestly think it's worth it. It adds so much more to the experience of it. So we're getting to our last movie for this video at least, which is Pocahontas and Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. The first one I like, the second one I like even more. This is probably sounds really weird because a lot of people don't like sequels, but I don't know why I enjoyed the second one so much. The relationship between John Rolfe and Pocahontas is better, I think, than her and John Smith. That's my opinion though, so don't, kill me on that, but I don't know. Obviously Pocahontas is the classic, so everyone will like that one, but the second one, I like the second one better. I don't know, this is probably the only Disney movie where I like the sequel better than the first. Yeah, I know. I'm weird. Let's see, does it say anything about Pocahontas? No, it doesn't. But I just wanted to show you what the magic code would be for Disney rewards. So basically you'd get this paper and it says Disney Movie Magic, one code unlocks it all, and you'd get this code over here. Obviously this is not going to work because I used it already, and then it comes with the Disney DVD and the Blu-ray. Fix that. Having a little bit of trouble. It just doesn't seem to want to go. That's fine. Blu-ray, you can stay where you are. DVD will be more cooperative. Basically, that's the first 20 movies of my collection. I have a lot more, but like I said, I wanted to keep it just the first 20 since it would be way too long. So I'm gonna end on that note. I'm sorry if this was a little rushed or it wasn't relaxing. I really wanted it to be, but maybe I shouldn't have done this. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like second guessing myself. The reason why I went so fast is because noise was happening and I've been trying to record this video for so long, and I finally got around to recording it and I wanted it to be, done. So, please comment on any movie that I discussed in this video, what you like and what your favorite parts are in each of them. If you want, I'll definitely read it, or just your thoughts. Please tell me if I need to improve on anything. I know that I talked a little too fast for a whisper or a soft speaking video, but like I said, I'm nervous and I wanted to get it done as soon as possible since I've had so many distractions before. Okay, take a deep breath. Like I said, I'm a big Disney fan, so anything Disney related that you want to talk about, you can go right on ahead and comment it below. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. My neighbor just came back from somewhere. Robin Hood. Oh my god. My neighbors upstairs, they just would not stop walking so loudly. Does every Dumblies Rumbly for Disney's beloved classic? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is why it's difficult to make videos in an apartment where you're living downstairs. Stop walking. Stop walking. It's not just Disney movies, there's actually... Oh my god. Oh my gosh, the mailman. Are you done walking upstairs? Are you done? Apparently not.